on your way to Pattaya, Thailand, and you're curious what are some things that you can do while you're here, well, in this video, I'm gonna go over some of my favorite things to do to try and help you put together an itinerary, whether you're staying for 3 days, 5 days, or 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. So let's get to it. So first thing is first is the beach life. Right now, I'm actually at Jomtien Beach. This is one of my favorite beaches here on the mainland. It just seems to be cleaner than Pattaya Beach, less traffic, and it's just absolutely massive. You can just walk on for what feels like days. So Jomtien Beach, don't overlook this. It is a fantastic option. Otherwise, if you are in the Pattaya area and you're closer to Pattaya Beach, that is also a good option, Pattaya Beach. If you're interested in potentially jumping on a ferry and going somewhere even better that blows these out of the water, you can go to Koh Larn. They have some of the cleanest beaches in the area and many other things out there to do. Great restaurants, some shopping, and an amazing temple up on top of a hill with some amazing views. So check that out if you get the chance. So if you're looking for other things to do in addition to the beach, you can do some shopping, as Pattaya actually has some awesome shopping destinations, including Terminal 21. Every floor in this mall is themed after a different destination on Earth. It is super cool, super unique, very similar to Terminal 21 in Bangkok if you've ever been there before. You also have Central Pattaya, which is a mall where you can find pretty much everything. Everything in that mall, both of those malls, in fact, are authentic things. There's no knockoffs, no fakes, nothing to worry about like that. You can find anything from low to mid to even high-end luxury brands, if you'd like to say. But you also do have a used market and a lot of like street vendors. Another place that I would recommend for sure would be the Buakaw Market, which gives you kind of a mix of new knockoff brands and Thai-made brands, as well as a large section of used clothing in the Grand Mall. So if you've got your beach day out of the way, you're done shopping, and you're looking for some other additional things to do, there's also other free activities. You can go up to the Pattaya viewpoint, which gives you an amazing view of the entire beach line. Even just the walk there in general is very beautiful. You can see all the boats in the bay, and there's also a lighthouse way out just before you start your ascent to the lookout, which is also another place really popular for pictures. So the viewpoint is, in my opinion, a must-see destination. If you can't walk that far, or you're not good at walking up and down stairs for an extended period of time, you can also get a grab to get you to the lookout. In addition to that, you also have the temple on the hill, which is completely free and absolutely beautiful. Again, it gives you some great views while you're up there. There's a lot of history down below. I will link the name of the section down below that I feel like is relatively forgotten about, as most people immediately walk past this on their way up to the temple. So don't forget to check that area out. But definitely another must-see destination here in Pattaya that is completely free to everyone. As I mentioned before, Koh Larn, there's also a lot of day tours around here where you can do island hopping, jump on these speedboats, jump on jet skis and stuff like that. Is another good option if you don't really have a tight budget, as some of these tours can cost a decent amount of money. Otherwise, there is the ferry that brings you to Koh Larn as well for only 30 baht each way. So that's a good option if you're interested in getting out of the city for a day. If you're an adult and you're interested in adult entertainment, or of course nightlife, there's multiple places that you can go for this. One of the most popular being Walking Street. A lot of people that actually go here aren't even interested in the nightlife. They just go for the experience, for pictures and videos, and to say they did it. But it is filled with clubs, filled with bars, and a good time if you're into that type of thing. Also, if you're a little more extreme, there is Soi 6 as well, which is referred to as a full-blown red light district. So keep that in mind before you go there. If you're not into that type of thing, you'd be better off on Walking Street. Other than those two spots, there's still bars and clubs throughout the town. You don't have to go specifically to these places if you're looking for a more laid back and quieter bar. There's plenty of those around Pattaya as well. If you're looking for more family-friendly options here in Pattaya other than the beach, there's also Mini Siam, which is just kind of a place you walk around. They have these miniature scale, you know, destinations from all around the world, like Mount Rushmore and the Eiffel Tower and stuff like that. It's pretty unique. There's also a little train that runs around that you can pay an additional 50 baht to ride the train. It's not something that I would typically recommend just to an adult, but if you have children, I noticed that the kids there definitely get a kick out of it and have a good time. Last time I went, it was super slow. There was like nobody there. So I don't know if it's just slow like that every day or if it's just the season, but definitely check that out if you have kids and you're looking for something else family friendly to do. Besides that, keep in mind there's also IMAX and the SFX theaters. There's arcades and stuff like that around too. So those are other things that you can jump into if you're looking for something to do just to kind of blow an hour or two here and there with your kids, or even just yourself as an adult. It doesn't matter. Obviously, these things are welcome for everyone of all ages. One thing that is very cool in Pattaya to check out in the northern part of town is the Sanctuary of Truth. It is a wooden structure built completely of wood, no other, you know, fasteners, no nails, no screws. It's all carved out of wood, fastened together by different interlocking pieces, you know, pieces of wood. It's super cool, super unique, and the attention to detail is just off the charts. It is still in construction to this day, so not only do you get to see it, but you actually get to see people carving the wood and assembling it, which makes it significantly cooler. There's also other activities as well that you can do there while you're there, but I definitely highly recommend that you check this place out. It is worth the visit. Just remember, when you watch these videos talking about the top 10 things to do here and the top 5 things to do there, these videos are all just kind of based off of somebody's experiences, and everyone's experiences can be different. Something I like, you might not like. Something you like, I might not like. So you're taking my word on these things, and realistically, there's so many things to do in Pattaya. I could make 30 of these videos of all the different things, and these are just basically the things that I've experienced, and some things that I felt potentially like they weren't a must-see destination. I left some of those things out of this video, but hopefully this video will kind of help you at least get a start to your trip and put together some plans, and maybe try to source out some other things that you would like for yourself. But when it comes down to the end of the day, whatever you choose to do on your vacation is up to you. Whatever you choose to do, just make sure that you make the most of it. You live in the moment, you have a good time, make new friends, and leave your troubles behind. Try to just take a break from reality and enjoy yourself for once, and make some everlasting memories over here in Pattaya, Thailand. I appreciate everyone who watched this video. I thank you very much for that. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I appreciate it. If you have any other recommendations of places in Pattaya, leave them down in the comment section below. Other than that, I will see you next time. Thanks again, and good night.